Today I'm going to cover again a story of like Halloween proportions. The year was 1974, and this man had just bought a brand new Plymouth Duster. Now, it was golden color, very nice looking, gold seats, everything. But unfortunately, he was diagnosed soon after with brain cancer and was not able to drive. He gave the car to his son, who had just graduated out of high school, for him to go to work and whatever he needed. And everything seemed to be fine. But shortly after he passed on, strange things started happening. The first thing was that in the middle of the night, the horn would go off. And I'm not talking just a little beep beep. No, it would blare. And it would not stop until you pulled the connector off of the horn. Now, this is something else when you're disturbing the neighbors, and there's no excuse for this car to do this. So they bring us to the Dodge dealer, which is down the street, and tell them that they're having this major issue with the horn. They check this brand new car. I mean, it's not even 6 months old or whatever. And they can't find anything wrong with it. They just think it's a piece of dirt or something caused it. So they go back and they take off in the car. And a few days later, they're driving down the road. Now, this is brand new. And it acted like the car made like a hiccup or something. And immediately it started banging the engine very loudly. They pulled into a gas station. A mechanic looked at us and said, "Well, you blew a rod." She's like, "It's a brand new car. Call the car dealership. They got to come and get it." Sure enough, it had blown a rod. It needed a complete engine. Now, this is, a brand new car with no miles hardly on it. They put the engine into the car, and again, they're kind of wondering about it because they had the problem with the horn. The horn just would start blaring, in the middle of a conversation or whatever. So it was quite misunderstanding. So a few weeks go by with nothing major happening when the son comes down to start the car for the morning because it's getting winter. And he swears he saw a man sneering at him in the car. Now, he said it was not his father, but it was somebody that was like laughing at him. And well, it became the family joke, okay? But he insisted he saw this person. Later on that afternoon, him and his girlfriend go to a fast food to pick up something to eat, and they're there at the drive-thru, paid for the dinner, and the car won't move. This is really a new car, and they can't get it to even roll. It was like the emergency brake was on. Well, when they get towed and they get down to the Dodge dealer, which was right down the road, they told them that they had blown the rear end in the car. Now, this is unbelievable. They blew the rear end. So they put the new rear end in it. Now, this is a car with minimal mileage. It's already blown an engine. And they can't figure out why the horn won't start blowing. They have now had to replace the rear end on the car, and it just doesn't make any sense. So after like 4 or 5 days, the car comes back and it's working and stuff, and they're headed down to the mall again. But this time, they're on 116 in Sunderland, and the car felt like it dropped. She said her and her boyfriend said that they all of a sudden heard like metal. It's like pull over, and some guy yells, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And they're like, "Yeah, what happened?" He said, "Look, your rear end is in the ditch over there." And she looks over, and her tires and stuff are in the ditch about 300 feet down the road. Well, they called the Dodge dealer, and they said, "Come and get it." I don't know who it is. I don't know why, but there's something really strange about this car. They traded it in for another car that never had a problem. And I just would be interested to know if anybody ever ended up buying a 73 or 74 Dodger Duster from the Greenfield, Mass dealership, and if they ever had any unbelievable problems, such as the problems that I've said. Spooky or what? Apparently, this man was, for some reason, making sure that nobody could have that car. Thank you.